Hello everyone, this is Gamer, and this is The Evil Within. Currently this is a blind Let's Play, it literally just unlocked on Steam, and we're going to be going right into it. This has been my most anticipated game in years. Last game I was this anticipated for was actually Alan Wake. That said, if it lives up to my anticipation or not is still to be seen. Let's just go straight into the game and see what happens. New game. Please adjust the brightness so that the mark in the center is barely visible. There's a mark there. Hello, wheelchair. If I turn it all the way down, it looks that dark. If I turn it all the way up, oh, I see. There's like a lantern mark. Let's see. It's barely visible for me on that difficulty, but that looks too bright to me. Doesn't that look pretty bright? Barely visible. Probably the default option is going to be good for me. I don't want it to look too bright. Let's go to straight up 50. If it turns out to being too dark in game, I'll switch things around. Now then, let's. If I wanted to turn it brighter or darker, we'll do so in the game. We can probably change this in the middle of the game as well, so that seems okay. Now, difficulty. I wish I could start on Nightmare difficulty, but it's not unlocked from the beginning. So we're going to start on the hardest difficulty we can start off with, normal difficulty. This game has 4 difficulty modes: casual, survival, Nightmare, and Akumu. Both Nightmare and Akumu will unlock once you beat the game on either difficulty. The only other thing which I can comment on with the game on that front is that Akumu difficulty is made to be super challenging. It's a mode that purposely has everything super difficult. We're going to go straight into survival for the moment, though, which is basically the game's normal difficulty and what we have unlocked at the very moment. Let's go straight into Evil Within.
All units, 1199, expedite cover code 3, Deacon Mental Hospital.
184 copy, code 3, ETA 3 minutes.
Copy 184.
Sorry, detectives. I know you're just coming off a case, but I'm afraid we're gonna have to make a detour.
Sounds serious. Is it a riot?
A call went out just before I picked you up. Said it was multiple homicides. Half a dozen units already on scene.
131, please advise.
Hey, maybe it's the ghost of that doctor who went schizo and chopped up all those patients.
That's not what happened. Some patients disappeared. Some kind of scandal?
Still, gives you the creeps, doesn't it?
127, 124, please respond.
Joseph, you think there's a connection?
It's a possibility. I believe the records were sealed.
Anyone on scene, respond.
Dispatch, this is Detective Castellanos in 184. What's the situation? Over.
184, be advised. Some problem reaching out on the Deacon Memorial.
Is there any...
God damn it! Jesus!
Junior Detective Kidman. Any thoughts?
Nothing yet. I'm sure we'll know everything once we get there.
What do you make of it?
Connolly, contact dispatch and let them know what's happening. Joseph, Kidman, you're with me. We're gonna have a look around.
Right.
And straight into the game. Chapter 1, an emergency call. Now, there's going to be a lot to get used to with the game, and of course, I forgot that I made space in my walk button, so if I want to walk all dramatically like this, I'll do such right now. So, now, being me, I am going to take my time and try to explore everything, starting with this guy. He apparently is just watching the scene, he's got nothing much to say to me. I'm just going to warn you, I'm probably going to take ages exploring stuff. I know that some people, it's just how I do things. If I want to look at this trash can recycling bags, I totally will. Our license plate says UT0779. These are actually not mine. That's not our license plate. This is actually the license plate of all the cars around here. A noticeable thing is that apparently all the police cars have the same license plate in the universe. Actually, was that something over there? Sebastian looked at something. Maybe I'm supposed to try to be interacting with things. My partners are up ahead doing stuff by themselves because we can't rely on a fucking dork like me to help them. Let's go take some looks around. We got steamy sewer gates. Now this game takes place in a city known as Crimson City. Hello, giant mental beacon hospitalness. I'm going to neglect that for the moment. Move in a little bit. There's a radio going off of one of these police cars. I definitely heard it. Probably this one that's actually open. There's no way for me to zoom in at this very moment. It's probably not. Police line, do not cross. Crimson Police Department. Got it, got it. They got sunflowers over there. That seems like it'll be important going on by the trailers. Let's see what else I can observe before I go meet up with my partners, who probably went on ahead without me because they're like, Sebastian, what are you doing? We got okay. There's a file there. Can I read it? Can I read it? No, it's just a piece of paper that's conspicuously sitting right there. Okay, game. Alright, one more thing to check out. We got even an ambulance right in front of the mental institute. Anyway, it seems like a nice parking lot. That's all we gotta say. Hello, building. Let's roll straight up into this and see where it might lead to. Julie. Joseph. That's their names. We call her Kidman. I know a little bit too much about this game in some cases with the characters, but that's okay. Hey, Joseph. How's it? Okay, we're going to neglect Joseph. Take a look right over here. We got pipes and other things. The shadowing in this game looks really good, and I will say that much at this very point in time. One of my first observations. Cinematic.
Smells like blood.
All right, stay sharp. We're gonna check it out. Don't let anyone else through this door.
I can be an extra set of eyes.
We don't know what's happening here. You're a backup.
Alright. Well, it certainly is bloody around here. I could run a little bit, but I'm going to check this out. We got dead mental patient.
Did you hear something?
Sebastian's a responsible cop. Unlike Joseph over here with the gun, I don't think he has one on him. Maybe he does, I just can't pull one out at this point in time. Someone alive? Surprising. This definitely looks like a massacre here. Still gonna take my time and look at things and kick around hospital supplies, but we can in fact walk over bodies. Police line says, yep, do not cross. Of course, all of our police guys are being pretty silent, as well as all the different mental patients here. Poor mental patients. It's no crime to be insane. Unless, of course, you're insanely killing people, that's another case entirely. We're going to neglect that possibility, though, and instead look over at these doors that are not going to open, but we'll check them out anyways. Got it. Gonna take a casual stroll. Look at those. Ooh, okay, let's see. Blood poured over. That's a shit in the blood. Do I leave bloody footprints? I want to see if I leave bloody footprints. Surprisingly not. That's okay. I know it does because it was in the demo. She's dead, Jim.
Are you injured? What happened here?
Can't be real. Impossible. Ruvik is...
I've got him. The security cameras might tell us something.
You can say that, Joseph, but I'm going to neglect you. I'm going to look behind this counter first of all. I didn't get a good chance to. This is the aesthetic way. Must check out every corner of reality. Got some papers. If I look close enough, I could probably read them. We got some stuff here. All looks good. Something I'm going to mention right now about the PC version, it seems to have better performance by a landslide compared to the console versions. I've been hearing that the console versions have like a 5 or a 10 to 20 second load time screen, and that there's some pop-in problems. I saw a little bit of pop-up, but it was very minor on PC. I also can say that the load time was like 4 seconds, so yeah. Anything to say here? Well, that's a nice line effect. I think that the thing that's going to impress me the most graphically in this game is probably the lighting and shadows engine this game has. It does look pretty nice. Security system, here I come.
What the hell?
E repeatedly. So it says. Alright, I see we got ourselves swinging here for this knife here. Grab for it when you're ready. Almost, Sebastian. You almost got this. See? Hey, okay. Today's meatloaf will be exceptionally fresh. Regardless. Sebastian's free. Now, I've seen this segment of the game many times. It's the prologue sequence. There's in a lot of trailers. There was a gameplay video of it like a year and a half ago. You gotta be a super sneaky snake. So this part I'm not super blind. I know what we're supposed to be doing. I know what's gonna happen, but it's a little bit past this. I'm gonna go into blind territory. I do want to observe things. Like if I kick this over, which I'm not going to be able to do right now, it seems. We got Mr. Guy over here working as well as he will on his meaty meters at the moment. Take a good look at him. Probably not a good idea to observe him too closely. Another body to the meat pile. They must be making a lot of pies. That's locked.
Shit.
You don't say there, Sebastian. Neglecting him? Oh, I like the stained glass look there. We're gonna take a peek through. Now, I'm actually gonna try something right now out of curiosity. I'm gonna get myself caught by him immediately. I want to see the death animation. Oh, jeez. Hi! I want to see the death animation. Oh. Well, that was very unpleasant. That was on purpose, though. I just wanted to see what death looked like. Anyways, let's see how long the loading screen. The loading screen really, literally, is like 2 or 3 seconds on PC. That's so much better than consoles. It's ridiculous. Alright, we need to get those keys. They're super shiny and obviously for me. At least he's a lover of classical music. You gotta appreciate a butcher who knows a little bit of class in this style. Ignore me, Mr. Butcher. I'm after your keys. You'd think he'd notice. Ordinary keys. A key ring found in the mental hospital basement. These were in use long before the hospital's modern security system was put in. Look at that meaty meters. They got intestines rolling off. You think he'd notice that the big shiny keys are missing, but let's neglect his duties as a guardian of this door. Hello, other body. And let's put this key right into the system. I will put the key in. Thank you very much for asking. Sebastian's got this. Alright. I want to see what he looks like. It's pretty amusing. Alright, so they walk up here. Yeah, I am impressed by the lighting. I'll say that again. It's a very nice lighting system. Ignoring that. Let's take a rapid turn this way. The person who did a lot of the art for this game is the same person who did the art for Resident Evil Remake, for those who are curious. It's the same lead art director, and I can definitely see some of the inspiration here, despite the fact this is a much more grittier looking game at this point in time than something like Resident Evil Remake. What's on ahead? What are this stuff floating in the air? Kind of like blood particles. Interesting. He had this convenient chainsaw in hand. Anyways, neglecting him, we should probably run down the long hallway. I like how you can see his shadow catching up on you. Alright! Run, 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 run. Not open doors. Like that. Got it. Sebastian's got this. Not the best day for Sebastian, but he'll take what he can get in this day and age. Hello, dead floating bodies. For a second I thought I was getting up. I was like, wait a second, I don't have a weapon at this point in time. Regardless, thankfully, Sebastian's got some very washed-dry clothes. The blood didn't even stain his shirt at all. It's okay, I'm gonna neglect. That's a nice blood splatter effect that happens on the character, though. I understand, though, why they didn't keep it permanent. You actually have to manually climb ladders, unlike something like Resident Evil 4, and basically climb up and down as you go freely. He's a pretty fast runner for somebody who got chainsaw in the leg. If I was chainsaw in the leg, I'd be hardly in as high spirits as he is right now. Alright, hello, piping system. There is nothing here. I can roll with that. Next up on our to check out list. Word to the wise, probably don't try and land in the pile of blood. But I would, if it was between being sawed to death by a bajillion blades and jumping into a giant pool of blood, I probably would have chosen the pool of blood as well. Hello, door. Fans gotta make you all suspicious. Saying this at some industrial zone for the horrors to begin, I can imagine. This way, because it's the wrong way. Unfortunately, because it's me, I'm always gonna check the wrong ways for the right ways. I might regret these decisions later. Nothing inside this wheelbarrow, I think it is. I'm going to imagine that these sewers are full of a little bit more than shit at the moment, so limp my way over here. Hopefully we have an expert leg healer. What do they use to heal in this one? Guess we'll find out. I like the look of this area, I will say that. Go, Sebastian, go! He can move only a little bit slower when he's moving through literal shit. Alright, Sebastian's police officer day and investigation begins with him literally walking through crap and blood. He is gonna probably want to take a bath after this. Where, oh where will I do? People are just gonna meet up with him. He's gonna say, well, there's a very good reason why I'm this stinky right now. You just have to trust me. You probably don't want to know. Sebastian's got this, though. Larry, need to go up 4. Climb, climb, climb. He's got this. He's very resilient. I wonder what sort of experience he has as a detective. We know very little about Sebastian outside of the fact that he is a detective. Is this door actually open? I don't have a lantern or anything right now, so I don't really know. This door is open. It's like a nice little closed off area with very little to investigate, but it's here. It's nice. Don't have a melee ability right now. I guess Sebastian hasn't really realized the true horrors of this place yet. Decides that he doesn't want to respond without really knowing what he's getting himself into. Alright, Sebastian. Let's limp, Sebastian. Let's limp. Reflection on the wire looks nice.
Where's the exit?
That's a good question. You enter in and now you want out. What does this have to say? Old note from sewer. It's not very common you find old notes in the sewers. Besides the locked gate at the far end of the sewer, there's a ladder which would take you to the old ward. If you could make it through there, you could find an elevator leading outside. You would be the one who escaped. You might be the one who survived, says Mr. R. Well, I think you are. I might be the one who lives and escapes, and we take the notes and no one else will ever have this information ever again. And you're a door. That's some doors over there too. What's through this door? This door is apparently not wanting to open, so I guess it's locked. We do have some giant barred gates here, though. Hello, giant barred gates. It looks like if I had a gun or something to break through it, I could get through, but I'm not that resilient right now, so that's not an option. Are we going to return here? Maybe there's a little bit of backtracking. No idea. There's another gate here that definitely needs something else shiny. It's got gates blocking the way. I wonder if this is like we're going to come here much later in the game, or if this means that we're going to come here just a little bit once we get something to break it with. Let me check. Right, straight on ahead. Look at those shimmery ass walls. Those are actually some rather nice textures. Climb up the good old ladder. Alright. Sebastian's had a crappy day in the sewers, pun unintended there actually, but he might be looking up. We're going back to the hospital, which though, judging by the amount of dead bodies that are in the hospital, probably isn't much better. Now then. Working his way out of here. Why do they need a note telling me that there was a ladder leading to the hospital? I can obviously tell it's what's right here. It's right next to where the note was too. That said, it says I need to get to an elevator, so I guess that was the second part of the helpful, peaceful advice. Whatever this is definitely seems to be on. It's at least flashing a light. Use? Ooh, that looks important. Let's look over here first. There's a note. Boiler room note. STEM system operation test begins at 1300 hours. 1300 hours and 15 minutes. Success. Confirmation of brainwave synchronization. Losses minimal. Losses minimal. Continuing experiment. Agent collects the data. Anomaly occurs. Now with the subject, the stenographer claimed they weren't feeling well and then fell into a coma for reasons unknown. Doctor orders the STEM system terminated. Staff begins complaining of nausea and falling unconscious one after another. Those who can still move plan their escape from the hospital, but for unknown reasons are unable to. Though the STEM system should have been deactivated, subjects maintain brainwave synchronization with the host. Sounds like they were doing some experiments here. That man appeared. So basically, scientist experiment that was apparently going on in this hospital went down to the crapper. Of course, this is literally the first chapter in the game, so there has to be a lot more to this. Hello, system. I will press your switch and go right through here. This hallway looks rather moody, if I can say myself. I've got a feeling we're not going to be alone for much longer. Call it one of those gut feelings. Hello? That's a jar. There's nothing in the jar, but it's nice to have around. Alright, let's see. If I am to limp this way, to the left of me I've got a system of file cabinets. Doesn't seem conspicuous at all to me. This door tells me this way. Fine, yeah, let's go. I should probably move from this place. Hide? Controls hide for me. Got it. Let's hide. Mr. Bad Guy's coming through the bend. He's very angry. I'm just pretending to be a bag of cabbage. Ignore me, Mr. Chainsaw Man. I do know this enemy's name, for better or worse. Again, I've been anticipating this game for a while. His name is the Sadist. Might be appropriate. I think it's safe for us to leave. I like how the lighting gets all in your face as soon as you get out there. Regardless, we're on the sneaking defense now. Let's see if I can get my camera to see this guy correctly. I probably shouldn't sneak out right now. Hello, Mr. Chainsaw. That is a mighty fine chainsaw you have there. Need to get a haircut? He's not gonna cut through. It will be fine. Hopefully. Don't look my way. Yeah, there you go. Turn around. Sneakity sneakers, sneakity days. Gotta be sneaking away.
Can't let him see me.
That would probably be a good idea. If he saw us, that'd probably turn out really badly for us. Probably being the key word. You think he can see us from here? I can see him for certain. Maybe he won't notice my butt sticking out. Gotta get out. Oh, did he spot me? Run, Sebastian, run as fast as your tiny legs can carry you. He's a little bit faster than us right now. Oh, Jesus! Okay. No. I can't outrun him. There's no way I can outrun him. Sorry, he scared me right there. Ah, move it, Sebastian, move it. Jesus fucking, get the fuck away from me. That's a little bit closer than I see the footage out of here. He's still rather angry though. I'm out. He's got this.
Find myself within darkness twisting me around. There is nothing I can do. And this world doesn't spin. It just turns itself around and around. The night chokes tight in the noose.
Exit stage left. Well, we can take a nice look around here. We're almost out, Sebastian. I would probably hurry up the pace, because obviously there's something that was killing everything up here, and it doesn't all look like they were chainsaw deaths, so I'd be a little bit cautious. I was just saying cautious. Hey, he's picked up the pace. Go, Sebastian, go! Well, do you know where was the escape? Was the escape this way? The escape was this way. Out of here! The whole facility's gonna literally...
Detective! Get in! Get in! Where's Joseph? Man, I'm sorry, but you never came out. I waited, but... Please, settle down, Leslie.
Settle down, Leslie. Settle down, Leslie. Settle down, Leslie.
Shit! There's no going back. Everyone must be dead.
Everyone all right back there?
Just a few bumps. We're fine.
Fine. Fine. Fine.
We will be once we're far away.
Fine.
A little further and we'll be fine.
Fine. Fine. Fine. Fine. Fine. Fine. Fine.
Fall! Fall!
Chapter 1 complete. It was pretty okay. That said, I do know that the opening is supposed to be one of those more cinematic moments with Mr. Chainsaw.